Hey guys, JSQ here, and welcome to the first mod showcase I've done in about a year and a half. Because if you may or may not know, I did actually have a break from YouTube for about a year and a half. If you want to know all about that, and if you've just seen this video before the one I posted before this, and like, what? He's just uploaded after a year and a half, you'll understand why I had that long of a break and what led up to it and why it all happened basically. It's all in the video before this. So if you want to go watch that, just head back to my channel and go and watch the video that says I'm back and stuff. But yeah, I basically said I'm going to start making mod showcases and carry on from where I left off before, which is what all you guys wanted. So yeah, without further ado, you guys are here for this video, so I'm not going to hold you back, and get on with it. This mod showcase is actually called NamCraft, or NamCraft as they would probably say it, but it's basically based on Vietnam, and there isn't actually many mods that have done Vietnam stuff, I don't think. Oh, from my knowledge, I can't really recall any other mods that have based... Oh god, I'm stuck in this. I can't really remember any other mods that have been based around Vietnam, so this is one of a kind basically for me. If there is, then if I've been away for a year and a half, there might be other ones, but this seems quite unique, and this is why I've picked to review it and show you guys, because it's only just been made, which means it's not complete, and most of the items in it haven't really got recipes, but the concept of it is just amazing, and I thought I'd do a mod showcase on it. So I think I'm going to go around from left to right and then show you all the different things on it, which is probably the best idea. So I'm wearing this armor and stuff and holding this machete, which I'll get round to after, but I'm going to show you all this. Basically all this stuff is the items that you'll get. If I can fly up, yeah, you'll see there's some mud here. I think you can sink into that mud, I'm not sure. I'm just going to test it actually. Let me switch into I can't spell, game mode 0. Can you actually... No, you can't. I think it's just more of a aesthetic look to it, to be honest, but it is quite a cool idea, like, because it's Vietnam. The mod creator, let me switch back to creative, wrong one. Yeah, the mod creator, I think he wanted to get the idea of Vietnam, and he's put mud everywhere. He's also put other blocks such as tar as well. There's bamboo, which is definitely a good addition because there was a lot of bamboo, because they was all fighting around the forests in Vietnam and stuff. So the bamboo is good addition. There's bamboo stairs. There's this stuff which I completely forgot the name of. Why did I forget the name? It's called elephant grass. So obviously, if you go into that stuff, you do walk slowly, as I did get parred off by it at the start of this video and couldn't move. This is called bamboo glass, I think. No, bamboo window. Why would I call it glass? I'm an idiot. But it is used as a window. As you can see here, I've got them here to make it look cool with a little barbed wire on top. I've got tin. I've got bamboo blocks. There's mud and tar, like I've just said before. They're basically the new blocks and items you get that you can find around the world that have spawned. I think you can make the bamboo stairs yourself, but I don't think they have a recipe yet. I'm not too sure, but there is a link to the mod in the description of this video, so you can go see it for yourself and find out stuff that I may not have covered in this, but I'll try and cover everything I can. So yeah, I'm going to go through all these items here, show you what some of the crafting recipes are, and then I'll go do some other cool things which are awesome, so I'll stick around for that stuff. So this is actually sandbags. It may not look like sandbags, but it's a sandbag block that's made by Sandbags. So what you can do is, if you just have all this leather, because I like to do this in my videos, I like to lay it all out in the inventory. So you put the sand in the middle, and then you put the leather around it, and then that will give you sandbags. And then with these sandbags, you can actually put into groups of, well, put it in a block of 4, and then this will create a stack of sandbags. And what you can do with this is just like, it's another block, you can just put them down. I think you can, yeah, they do, they float, because it sounds like you're putting sand down, but they do float. So although sand doesn't float normally in Minecraft, these sandbags do float. So that's sandbags. You can also make green ones and stuff, so they're just your standard sandbags. So let me just put them there and show you this other cool thing. So it's the same concept of making the sandbags, except what you'll do is you'll put the lever around like that, you'll put the sand in the middle, and you'll put a water bucket at the bottom. That will give you wet sandbags. Like, I'm not too sure what the idea of this was, but if you do the same thing put into a block of 4, then it'll make a stack of wet sandbags. So it's just a bit darker, to be honest. It's okay, I've just found out that the wet sandbags actually do drop, so they do have the physics of average sand in Minecraft. So the dry sandbags won't drop, but the wet sandbags will. I think that's the only difference between them, and their obviously aesthetic look. They're slightly darker than the other sandbags. So yeah, that's basically the sandbags block, which I do quite like because you can kind of make bunkers and stuff out of it, and it does look pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna change the time of day. I just said oven, types in oven to the command. It's not the right way to do it. So here we've got barbed sticks, or barbed spikes I think they are, and you've got barbed wire, which is this stuff up here. I'm going to show you how to make that. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think if you walk into it, yeah, you do. You start taking damage. I'm not going to switch game modes because I know you do take damage from it. And obviously they go on the floor, but I'll show you what they do in a sec. So to actually make them, you need to make wire. So to make the wire, you do this with the iron, and that will give you wire. So put it in the diamond shape and then do that. And then to actually make the spikes, you'll do it like that, and that'll give you metal floor spikes. And if you actually want to make the barbed wire, you complete the diamond, and that'll give you some barbed wire. So the barbed wire you can pretty much put anywhere. It stacks on top of each other, it goes sideways, you can pretty much put it anywhere you want. The metal floor spikes, they can go down as well, and the barbed wire, just put that there. If I switch to the game mode and walk into them, it gives you damage off that, and it also gives you damage off that. So that is actually something I really do like about this mod, because it does add the effect of, but it's a good defense, isn't it, really, putting barbed wire around your house in Minecraft. That would be really good to stop the mobs getting in, which I really like that. So I'm just going to chuck all that crap back in there with my machete, because I'll be making another one of them in a sec. So yeah, now we get to the armor. Now the armor is sick. Look what I'm wearing. I think it's the US military, what uniform they used to wear in the Vietnam War. So to actually make it, you need to make reinforced iron instead of using iron. So you need to get your iron, and let me just get the iron. So to make reinforced iron, you need 4 iron blocks and put them in a block of 4. That'll make 2 reinforced irons. And then if I just get these out, and then once you've got your reinforced iron, you can then just craft as you normally would. So if you make a helmet, that'll, with the reinforced iron, that'll give you a combat helmet. If you do this for a chest plate, that'll give you the combat chest plate. And also if you do it for the legs, you the combat legs, and also the boots. These, so basically once you're wearing them, you'll look pretty much like this, apart from the red scarf, because that is part of my skin. So yeah, I'll put all that back in there. So that's the armor basically. There is another piece of armor called Ghillie, which I'll get to in a bit, but that doesn't actually have a recipe, I don't think. I did actually try loads of things to try and make it, but I'm not sure if it does have a recipe. So it is pretty cool, but I'm going to carry on and go on to these weapons. So the weapons you can make, which don't actually have a recipe at the moment, you can make them with metal sticks. Well, you have to make them with metal sticks, but I'm not sure how you make the metal sticks. So I'm going to say that they don't have a recipe yet, the metal sticks. So to actually make that, you get a combat knife out of that one. So it's 2 reinforced iron. So to make the reinforced iron, it's obviously four pieces of iron, and then it will give you 2 pieces of reinforced iron, and then a metal stick, and that'll give you a combat knife. Now the weapons in this do actually have the 3D aspect to them, so they do look like an actual knife in your hand, so they're not just 2D. And this one, if you just have 1 metal stick and 2 metal sticks, sorry, and a piece of reinforced iron at the top. Oh, that is actually supposed to make, what is it? It's got it on the recipe in the wiki. It's supposed to make, oh, okay, if you put an iron ingot, I didn't actually, oh, that's bad planning, that is. I didn't actually test it. If you have a piece of reinforced iron there, let me just get an iron ingot. This is very bad planning. You can tell I haven't been in YouTube for like a year and a half. So if you do, okay, that's not right either. How did I do it? Oh, they're iron ingots. Okay. 2 iron ingots. I thought. So an iron ingot there, and there. Okay, there we go. That's how you make the machete. So you have iron ingots instead of reinforced iron ingots, and that'll make the machete. I did not know that. Sorry about that, guys. I'll blame the break from YouTube for that. So yeah, that makes the machete, and that's a slightly bigger knife in your hand. Well, a sword, whatever a machete is. It's basically the same. It's just a bit bigger, and it's also got the 3D aspect to it, so it looks pretty cool. I don't know how much damage it does, so that's probably something you guys could go try out. Now, as for food in this mod, you do get something called Cooked Military Porter Meal, which is a portable meal, and what you can do with that, I don't know how you actually obtain it, obviously, because most of the things in this haven't got recipes yet. So you go to a furnace, put that in, let me just grab some coal, and then you put that in there, and oh, it's already cooked. Okay. Right, it's the military porter meat. Because I already cooked it before, just trying it out. Obviously, I've put the wrong one in. So that cooks it. You just have a military porter meal, and then once you put it in a furnace, that'll then cook it to a cooked military porter meal. You can then eat that for health. So that's pretty good. That's the only food you have in this mod, I think. But obviously, you'll have the standard average Minecraft food like beef, cows, steak, you know, all that malarkey. Right, guns. The guns don't actually work in this yet because it's still a very early mod. But you can make ammo and a rifle, and what you can do is you can right click and it actually shoots. Let me go and try find. This is where all the animals will disappear because I'm trying to look for them. I'm pretty sure I saw some over here. Here we are. Right, I don't think it actually hurts them. No, it doesn't, but you can hit them with it. But like I said, it's still a very early mod, and just use all the bullets up. It's obviously got no killing ability yet. They're obviously dud bullets. So yeah, that's as far as the guns go. But like I keep saying, it's still a very early mod, but it does have a lot of potential because it's based on Vietnam, and it is very good for that aspect. This is the ghillie. I don't know how you actually make this because there's no recipe for it yet. But if I go and put it on, if I take all this off and go put the ghillie on, you do look pretty awesome. Oh, press Twitch. Look at that. How awesome is that? If you, well, obviously with my skin it is a bit bright, so it wouldn't work as well. But say if you had a green skin or something, that would look awesome. You can. I'm not very hidden in this, but it would be a very good disguise, I'm guessing. So I'm going to keep that on. So this mod is, I quite like this about this mod, it has a lighter. So what you can do with this lighter, it works the same way as a flint and steel. So you can just put that down, it'll work the same way as a flint and steel. I think they've just changed the skin of the flint and steel for this, which is pretty cool because, I don't know, they used to smoke cigars, didn't they, a lot in the Vietnam War. I don't know, was it cigars or was or standard cigarettes, you know. So yeah, that's a good thing putting a lighter in there because it does actually fit the Vietnam War. This is the mobs in it. That isn't a mod, that's a helicopter which I'll show you last. This is a Sapper Egg and this is a Vietcong egg. What you can do with these, this is the mobs that will spawn around the world. I think it's only in the biomes that are new to, well, that come with this mod. So you put this down. This is a what you call a sapper. If you hit it, oh my god, it makes what is he saying? I think he's talking in Vietnamese. Oh, okay, yeah, he blew up. So I'm guessing those like creepers that blow up. So yeah, that's interesting. This is a Vietcong egg, and this does the same thing when you hit them. They start jabbering in Vietnamese. They hold a machete, and they're just an average mob that'll attack you, I think. So once you've done that, let me change this back to here. So they're the new mobs that come with it, which is pretty cool. Now let me put all that in there. I'll just leave it. Right, so that's pretty much all them done, and all the crafting recipes I could have shown you. You also get cool little things that you can only get in creative at the moment, like this radio transmitter. You get one for this little microphone, you get another for this transmitter, and you also get a big aerial, which is pretty big. You also get these American flags, which are also cool. I think they're called flagpoles. Yeah, they're called flagpoles in creative. So they're the cool little things you can put down. Like this mod at the moment, it'll be really good for creative because of the actual things they have in it, like the flagpoles, transmitters. It would be really good for a war kind of world if you was making a war bunker or something. But yeah, oh, this I was going to show you this as well. This is definitely not a minefield. Though it does look like a flower patch. So yeah, you can't actually craft these yet, but it would be an awesome thing. I don't think I've played a mod before that definitely doesn't have a mod field in it. So let's go check out these flags. Oh my god! Ow! No! Okay, that's probably the worst. Oh! Man, I didn't know they make you fly as well. That's awesome. Yeah, there's some pretty explosive flowers. So, oh, that is awesome. Obviously, you would take damage from that and probably die, but I am invincible because, yeah. So, you get these mines you can put down, and you can also get these kind of discrete mines, which are in the disguise of grass, but if you walk over them, they do actually blow up. So they're called grass mines. Actually, are they? Let's have a quick look. They are here somewhere. Right, here they are. You got the land mine, and you've also got the. Where's the grass one? You get the grass mine. Yeah, the grass mine and the land mine. So they're all over here. Yep. And they do blow up like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the items. What I did want to actually show you, which I don't know why I put it back, is the Huey Helicopter. This is awesome. This is what I want to show you last, just to end it on a high note. You can only spawn this in a NamCraft biome, which I did find over here. So they might still be here actually from when I spawned them before. Yeah, there's a helicopter there, look. Sick, and they make awesome noises. So yeah, you can actually spawn them. So, oh my god, it's going to be laggy around here because the world hasn't loaded. But yeah, you can put them down, and they're just like little Huey helicopters that drive. No, they do not drive. They fly around, and they don't shoot you. I don't think. Let's see what happens if I go into game mode 0. No, they just fly around, but it's pretty cool how they just fly around and hover. It does add a cool aspect to the game. But what the mod creator did actually say about these is they'll only spawn in the NamCraft biomes, which is cool, but what they will do in the future is they'll start dropping supplies from where they spawn. So say if you come into NamCraft biome and you see a helicopter, you'd want to run over to that straight away, and they will drop a supply for you. I don't know what the supply will be. I'm guessing cool items or swords or guns and stuff like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they drop machetes and stuff like that, stuff out the NamCraft mod. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the NamCraft mod. I think it's pretty awesome because I haven't seen anything like it before, and that's why I've done a showcase on it. My first showcase back in a year and a half. What am I doing? But yeah, oh, there's another one over here. But yeah, that's what I want to show you because it does seem quite unique to me because I haven't seen anything like it before, and it does add. It's a good idea for people to do, and it will add a cool thing to the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here and hide in these reeds because you totally cannot see me. This no colour clash at all. You cannot see me. But yeah, this has been JSQ, and I will be posting a lot more of these again because I'm back in the swing of things with YouTube. But yeah, like I said, if you want to find out why I had a big break from YouTube and what led up to it, then you can go watch the video that I posted before this on why I did. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Remember to subscribe, like and comment, and if you know anything about this mod that I missed out, then feel free to comment it. And yeah, that's all I ask. So It's been JSQ, and I'll see you in my next video.